As we continue section 2, solving two-step equations, now that we've learned the basic steps to solving a two-step equation, let's do a little application. Here I have a story problem that says supposing you're helping to prepare a large meal and you can peel 2 carrots per minute. You need to have 60 carrots for the meal. So how long will it take you to finish if you've already peeled 18 carrots? So the question is how long? So I'm going to say that the time that we're going to be talking about is in terms of minutes. How long is it going to take? And so m is going to be my variable that I choose standing for minutes. So I'm going to say let m equal the number of minutes to finish the job. Well, what information do we know? We can peel 2 carrots per minute. That's the first piece of information. We need 60 carrots, and we already have peeled 18 carrots to start with. So we're going to take what we have and set up an equation. And so here's my equation that I've designed. 2m represents the number of carrots we peel per minute. 18 is the number of carrots we already have. What we need plus what we have equals the total, and that's 60. Well, this looks like an equation that we have from the previous page. So here's my equation. I'm going to subtract 18 from both sides to start the problem. 60 minus 18 is 42. And then to get rid of the 2 in front of the m, we're going to divide both sides by 2. That leaves me with an answer of 21 minutes. So, as we think about our problem, it's going to take us 21 minutes to finish preparing for our meal. As we look at our second example here on this page, number 4, we have a very unique problem. And this is one of the problems that we often will have that causes difficulty when we're solving problems with negative numbers in front of our variables. Let me slide this up a little bit. As we look at this, whenever you see a minus in front of a variable, think of that as minus 1 times that variable. This will help us tremendously as we're working through. So the key idea is put that equation and write it as minus 1y minus 4 equals 20. So with that in mind, how do we get rid of the minus 4? We add 4. 20 plus 4 is 24. How do we get rid of the minus 1 times y? Well, we divide by minus 1. So we divide both sides by minus 1. And you can see we have 24 divided by negative 1. Well, that is just very simply negative 24. Now I'm going to show you our check here. And remember, with our check, it's very important to put parentheses and the original problem. So my original problem was minus y minus 4 equals 20. I replaced the y with negative 24, and here you have 2 minuses. They combine together to make a plus, and 24 minus 4 is 20. So, important when you have parentheses and a minus sign involved that you're very careful with your detail. As we look at our final problem of this today, I have the example of a large fraction divided by a number. Well, dividing by a number is like a parentheses. We need to undo this part first. So we're going to multiply this by 3. So I took both sides and I multiplied by 3. Sometimes you might want to think, oh, this might be helpful to think of as 3 over 1, because these 3's cancel. And on the other side we have 3 times negative 8. Well, now we have an easy problem to solve. X plus 4 equals negative 24. We subtract 4 from both sides. We get x equals negative 28. Checking this, I'm going to replace this x in the original problem with a parentheses, and I'm going to replace that with then negative 28. Order of operations, a fraction bar like this is like a parentheses. We do this part first. So negative 28 plus 4 is negative 24, divided by 3 truly is negative 8. So our answer is negative 28. Our homework tonight is 1 through 49, every other odd. Remember, every other odd means things like 1, 5, then 9, then 13, etc., all the way up. Okay? So, let's work hard on that, and we'll see you again tomorrow.